One actor strikingly missing from the Gaza war is the International Criminal Court. The ICC is not usually so reticent. It had no hesitation earlier this year to issue arrest warrants against Russian President Putin and Russia's Children's Rights Commissioner, alleging that they had unlawfully deported children from Ukraine to Russia. The ICC issued the arrest warrants even though it had conducted no serious investigation. Similarly, the ICC wasn't reticent about getting into the thick of things during NATO's 2011 bombing of Libya. If you recall, NATO in March 2011 began to bomb Libya, claiming its president, Muammar Gaddafi, was about to commit genocide. Within weeks, the ICC was issuing arrest warrants, not against NATO, needless to say, but against Gaddafi. Again, before any kind of an investigation. So the ICC can move when it wants to. The ICC can also drag its feet when it needs to. In 2014, the ICC launched a preliminary examination of possible UK war crimes in Iraq. The ICC had already closed one inquiry in 2006, claiming that the required gravity threshold of the Rome Statute had not been met. In 2014, however, the ICC reopened the inquiry, but 6 years later, in December 2020, the ICC, to no one's surprise, announced it was yet again closing the investigation. Why? Well, according to the ICC, though there was clear evidence UK forces had committed war crimes in Iraq, including murder and torture, the ICC couldn't conclude that UK authorities were unwilling to investigate these crimes. This was untrue. According to Human Rights Watch, quote, despite repeated findings by British courts that UK soldiers had mistreated Iraqis in detention, there has been virtually no domestic criminal accountability. So what about Gaza then? The government of Palestine had in January 2015 accepted ICC jurisdiction over alleged crimes committed on Palestinian territory since June 2014. This time frame would include Israel's Operation Protective Edge, launched in July 2014, the killings during the Land Day protests of 2018, and the killings during the fighting in May 2021. Yet curiously enough, the ICC did nothing for 6 years. Finally, in March 2021, it announced the launch of an investigation. That was 2.5 years ago, and not much has happened since. As for the current war, ICC prosecutor Karim Khan has said little. On October 29th, he visited the Rafah crossing in Egypt and declared that the ICC has, quote, jurisdiction over crimes committed by Palestinian nationals or the nationals of any Rome Statute state parties on Israeli territories. Okay, so Palestinian nationals are covered. What about Israeli leaders and military forces? Khan left that vague. Israel, he acknowledges, not a state party of the ICC. Not to worry though, Khan was, quote, ready to work with state parties and non-state parties in pursuit of accountability. I wouldn't hold my breath. The ICC has never had much to do with equal application of the law.